dude's name here. Jones, Kurt, Hustetler, Williams.
I'm on the yellow.
Good morning. I hope everybody's having a nice wintry day. I want it to go back to warm. My bones ache. Y'all bow with me. Gracious Heavenly Father, here we are again, asking you to forgive us, to guide us, give us wisdom so that we might do things that please you. Give us wisdom so that we do things that don't hurt the people of the state of Georgia. Let us remember that we're all in this together, and we sure do need you on our side. I ask these things in the Prince of Life's name. Amen.
No! 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 N-O.
Was that 4 of those? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have much show over here in the House Rules Committee. We don't have a band playing or Speaker of the House of Lords out of London speaking, introducing the chairman. I just soon y'all not know who I am. Be quick. I make my people come 3 times. I tried to get that across yesterday in the committee I was in. I want y'all to go back and report to those ever who is in charge over there. Nobody seems to know. Report that there was 5 of you. 5 of you that Mr. Hufstetler, he doesn't have to come back anymore. He's got his 3 times. You are.
No!
We will start with Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning. Good morning, members. I'm just here to see how y'all doing this morning, and this is my one visit. SB 173 is on the yellow pages. It's not on the blue.
It's on the yellow sheet.
It's on the yellow sheet. So
he's done everything. It just didn't make it to the blue.
I know it, but I hope you're doing well. And
tell us what it does.
It's a captive insurance bill. It's a department bill, and it just changes some regs where makes us a little more competitive in the captive insurance arena. Something that we have been trying to improve for the last 3 years, and I think with under the leadership of our insurance commissioner, we're doing a good job of increasing the level of activity in that marketplace. Taking questions.
Got a question from the minority leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senator Jones, can you speak to what the substantial changes are in the bill?
They are actually just trying to change some of the code section as far as being able to expand. We're trying to emulate some other states who are in the captive arena, like Delaware and Vermont and South Carolina. Those are particular states that have been kind of the leader in that arena, and we've got a lot of companies here in the state of Georgia that are going outside and setting up these captive insurance risk management engines, or so to speak, in other states, and so we're losing out on those premium tax dollars.
So are we trying to change the scope of liability? I mean, what exactly are we changing to make?
We're just trying to make our laws friendlier and trying to get our insurance department where it's a little more robust so they can oversee that arena of business.
Thank you.
No more questions?
Thank you for the question.
Thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
Mr. Kirk.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It's good to be with you today. I'm sorry that I didn't make it yesterday. We kind of got off to a rough start. I spilled a green slushy out on the steps yesterday and kind of delayed things. But I'm glad to be here today. And I bring to you Senate Bill 137. This deals with child support recovery, and this would help. Typically, it's a single mom that is receiving child support through child support recovery. And there's a $25 annual fee. It's a federal fee that the feds put on in 2005. And right now, the state of Georgia splits that fee between the recipient of the child support and the person paying child support. This just simply puts the complete onus of the $25 on the person paying child support. Simple bill.
Any questions? No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Huffstetler.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm back again with Senate Bill 47. This was brought to me actually by a physician from Harbin Clinic up there in Rome who goes with the U.S. ski team and Berry College and different places around. And it would allow physicians in our state that come into our state with their team, their professional sports team, their college team playing UGA or Tech, to legally be able to take care of their teammates. It doesn't allow them to write prescriptions. It doesn't allow them to work in any clinics. 21 states have done this, and we're trying to reciprocate back to them and allow the same thing that is being done in their states.
Mr. Fleming.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If I understood you correctly, what you're saying to me, this is going to allow Auburn doctors to get their players back in the game quicker. Is that what it is?
Well, we hope so. It will allow the people that are familiar with their teammates to be taking care of them in a legal manner, and since they do know them, I think they could get them back in there quicker.
I don't know.
Mr. Martin.
Gentlemen, would this allow the doctors to give advice, somewhere along, run it 3 times and kick a field goal?
Well, I would love if that was the case.
No more questions. Thank you. By the way, Mr. Huffstetler is the only senator that's been here 3 times asking for his bill, so I bet you his gets some.
And I did get 5 more House bills out of finance yesterday, too. I want to throw that
Were
in.
any of, again, maybe you're the only one that's worked full-time over there. Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I bring to you SB 109. It's on the blue sheet. It's the 4th one, actually the very bottom one on the modified open rule. Basically, this is an interstate compact that allows for EMS personnel to come into our state and work and help the citizens of Georgia in the case of a natural disaster declared by the governor or in the process of carrying patients from their home state to our state or vice versa.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Walker 3.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I'm glad to be with you again this morning for the 3rd time. I bring to you Senate Bill 133, which would eliminate an administrative headache on small businesses where they don't have to pay the $10 or nominous corporate net worth tax.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to say anything? I thought we'd already taken care of your stuff. Oh, a couple more. Oh, okay. Anybody got anything they'd like to add to this auspicious occasion? Mr. Coomer.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to thank Senator Huffstetler for his really hard work in the Senate last week, and I'd like to put my name next to his bill, Senate Bill 47.
don't have that. Is that Jones captive? Mr. Smith?
I'd like to put my name by Senate Bill 173 by Mr. Jones.
We could set a record this year by not having as many bills as you could count on one hand. We're going to set the calendar for tomorrow, Wednesday. Under modified open, SB 47. Any opposition? That's it.
Thank you.